Mouhamadou Kebe. I'm co-PI of the TOLBI AI project, which is funded by ATPS and their partners. And yes, I am engineering for formation, and I'm also co-founder and CEO of TOLBI, is an climate smart agriculture corporate, Pan-African corporate working in West Africa and around Africa. So yes, I am co-PI. I'm involved in this project with two others co-PI, and yes, this project aim to support smallholder farmers and public organization to have real-time data to make decisions. So yes. Today, if agriculture stakeholders around the value chain have no data to make decisions, they will continue to lose and to waste input, the waste harvest, and these have a negative impact on the economy. So our hypothesis was if we provide real-time data for each stakeholders in the value chain, the exact information that we need, these stakeholders can anticipate and make decisions that will have a real impact in the harvest, in the input cost, and the input operational cost. That's why, regarding the harvest loss, if public organizations have not data about the yield to anticipate the amount yield that they are expected at the final of the campaign or the final of the season, they cannot regularize well the price in the market. And otherwise, at the same time, smallholder farmers or farmer-based organization, when they have to harvest, they have to stock in local storage. So with not anticipation and data, they cannot organize this storage, and they cannot organize the contracts that they will expect it to have with the market. So with all these things and all this problematic, and it is very interconnected, we saw that the very if we have to um, achieve or to impact this type of problem, we cannot yield wasting is many things are impacting this type of subject, but we saw that we can intend to solve one of them, and is to give real-time information about the yield for smallholder farmers, farmer-based organization, and other type of stakeholders like um, public organization, and giving them, we can expect to reduce the waste for 30 to 60%, and to give the market information to stabilize the market. Yes. In our approach, we design our solution to see smallholder farmers working with technical advisor, and these technical advisor are working in a very great organization. So is it can be a public organization who has the ability to support the smallholder farmer. So yes, we intend to work directly with those public organization who is working directly with smallholder farmers. So we split the information in two. We provide information, weather information, and climate smart agriculture practices information for smallholder farmers through local languages. But we are other information about the yield forecasting that we put and send for those advisor and those public organizations that they can handle, and to make political um, activities. I mean, to design agriculture political activities or strategies to strengthen the smallholder farmer. So basically, what how our solution works, we collect in automatically satellite images, and we processing with crop model and AI model, And with this information, we extract information that we send directly with smallholder farmers and others. We give them for advisor. They can use and make decision and support smallholder farmers. Our approach is to not use mobile application because most farmers have not access to internet because it's a rural area. They have not ability to buy smartphones. So we are sending this information or disseminating this information through local languages in simple call. So our technology is connected with a local operator, and this local operator give us the ability to automatize call. And if you have a feature phone, you can receive a simple call, and behind you have a bot saying you what you have to do regarding the weather information and the satellite information. Technology can be used by everyone. And when we see our in Africa, most people or most agriculture have not access in some languages. English interface, for example, is not suitable for them. So we have the responsibility as engineering designer or researcher to design and to rethink interface or technologies that can be used in our context. And for us, natural language processing is a typology of artificial intelligence, is one of the best technologies that can be used to allow those smallholder farmers or those population to have access to technology. So yes, we are collecting a large amount of data. Actually, we already collect five or four or five local languages, data set of local languages in Senegal. And we train the first model of NLP that we already tested to allow those smallholder farmers to have access to the information through local languages. So we are training others three others local languages to allow and to improve and to have more and more farmers in onboarding in our platform. So what I am intending to say is yes, NLP and making technology accessible for all if one of our mission. And for us, we think that using natural language processing is one of those ways to achieve this. When you provide data in real time for the farmers, for example, the weather, you are giving them the ability to manage well their fertilizer. For example, if the rain have to be in 5 hours, and our data detect this event, you can say in a local languages to the farmers, hey, you have not to fertilize your soil today because we are expecting to have rain in 5 hours. If you put your fertilizer, you will lose it. And when it has information to predict and to make decision earlier before, they will reduce the waste to this fertilizer, and they will take climate smart agriculture practices. And this reduction of waste and this reduction of fertilizer will affect well the final yield. So otherwise, if the smallholder farmers do not well manage the use of fertilizer in their field, as a final, they will have much too much problem in the soil and the plant because this will affect their plant and they will reduce the yield at the final of the season. So this is one of some examples when when the farmers have a real information in real time, they can manage their agriculture practices and they can make decision we will affect the final of the harvest. So typically this is a one way that we are intending to use to allow farmers to improve their yield and improve their income, because reducing the input cost will improve their livelihood and income. Is a very challenging number, is our North Star to achieve 1 million. And we are driving very good strategy to attain this star. Why? Because as I mentioned, we are doing partnership. We have already two partnership with in this project with Direction de l'Horticulture is an public organization working with a large amount of smallholder farmers in vegetable crops, and we just achieved a partnership yesterday with side with a local organization working in rice and with a large amount of smallholder farmers. So we are intending to partnership with large organization working with a large amount of smallholder farmers, and giving them this technology can allow us to achieve more and more impact and to achieve this 1 million farmers in 2025. So yes, I think in this project, in ATPS formation and supports that we had, uh, it will be critical at the beginning of the project to see how we can scale after the project our solution, because and we can use a large amount of strategies and we learn in ETPS formation and using learn startup, and we can raise money from different investors as the researcher team to scale our solution. So we have the mindset to just after the project to have a pathway as startup to scale our solution and to scale it in different countries to achieve this goal. The challenges, I mean, I think will be talent. So if you have to scale deep technology as us we build, you will need to hire talent. So yes, it's a very challenge is AI talent today in West Africa. So you are always facing talent. Maybe otherwise we need also more support. I think in ATPS we have a very good challenges, very good support in terms of formation, carbon estimation, carbon footprint. We have some yes local representatives that we are supporting us in terms of strategy and others. So yes, I think the challenges will be talent. And yes, if we can have an as a step to support in as a final of this project, it will be great to support us to scale our technology behind Senegal. To build a partnership with private sector is a very important. I think researchers have to build a partnership with private sector because together they can we can together achieve goals and to mobilize different resources and different expertise, and together we can target and intend to achieve the goal more smartly and more quickly. I think partnership is key. Other thing is to be more problem solving in real aspect of about problem in Africa. I think today we have interesting very topics in terms of research about AI and others, but we have to be more focused on real problem and to intend to build efficient and solution to build a specific problem, because it's very important to manage 5 or 10 years of research, but it's very more important to be to use this time, these years to intend to solve a specific problem or specific Africa problem. I think intended to be more problem solving using research in about problematic Africa problematic is very good. So I have these two type of advisors that I can share with my other colleagues in Africa.